Hey, it's your girl Topnotch Fowler, and I am back another Wednesday, guys, and listening audience. And who do I have tonight? I have Mo. What's up, Mo?
Hey, what it do, what it is, what's up?
Hey, girl, hey.
Hey.
Okay, Mo, tell us a little bit about Mo.
Oh my gosh. First of all, I'm fire baptized, so we're gonna start. No, I'm kidding. But I'm a child of the Lord. I have to start with that. Jesus
Amen.
Christ is my Lord and Savior. So I'm a child of God. I am a vibrant thing. And I am I would say an ambitious giver.
Oh, okay. That sums it up.
Yeah.
Okay. So
For right now, I could go. I'm layered.
Oh,
We'll add that. We'll throw that in there. I'm an onion. No, not the smell. I pray that I smell well. I smell good.
You do.
You know what I'm saying? You
You
gave
do.
me a hug. I smell.
You smell delicious.
Thank you.
Okay.
But I would say I'm an onion. I am layered. Very layered.
Very layered. Okay. So what inspires you to get into hosting, Mo?
Oh my gosh, what inspired me to get into hosting? So, I've always been told I have a very good vibe. People have always said your energy is great. You're a great vibe. And so I actually used to host fashion shows in college. Right. My family used to have talent shows when I was little. So I always liked helping and creating a vibe and making sure everybody felt good. So I would say it's been an innate character. Even again, bringing the Lord's house into this. Back in children's church, I used to be an usher, which hosts people in the auditorium. That's where my church is right now, but in the church and sanctuary. But officially hosting events, to be very honest with you, probably just started post-pandemic.
Okay. Yeah. So year like what, 2000 and what's that like?
So when was Tasha's wedding? That was probably my first like official can you host my wedding? I think now, Tasha, if you're watching this, don't shoot me now. But that was probably like 2020, 2021.
Okay.
2020, 2021 was probably my first time like really like in my adult life. Like I said, I hosted fashion shows in college. So like I was asked to host that. So that was my first time hosting.
Okay.
Was in college.
All right. So what type of events do you host normally, Mo?
Okay. So because it really anything that brings people together, I'll host. But if I'm gonna tally mark the events I've hosted, people know me best in the DMV for AV sessions. I was the host for an open mic, which was curated by an R&B artist named Alex Vaughn, who's a DMV native. She's from Maryland. But I would probably say musical events outside of, I really love weddings.
Oh, you do?
I love love.
That's interesting.
So I'll host birthday parties, retirement parties, baby showers, engagement parties, anything that I probably can almost host anything that you wouldn't even think a host should be for.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's fair.
Yeah, because I like curating a vibe. I think I'll literally go to events and I'm like, dang, they should have had a host. But that's just because of how I think sometimes I have a bias because of how I host. But I'm a stick with, can I do 3? I'll stick with weddings.
Okay.
I'm cheating with this one. Any celebration of life.
Oh.
So birthdays or retirement. So like anything that's celebrating life. So weddings, celebrations of life, or monumental moments in life outside of weddings. And then I just did a gala. So a wish list is corporate events. I would like to do corporate events, hosting corporate events.
I see that for you.
Yeah, but anything with music. So weddings, celebrations of life, music events, and then corporate events.
Okay.
Is what I host.
So how long have you been offering your hosting expertise?
Okay. So if we're going to say how long I've been hosting this college, how long I've been offering it, it's been since, all right, Dip, don't be mad at me. That's also my business partner. We created District Vibes Club 2023, 2022. So I've probably been offering my hosting services since then, because it started as day of coordinator. So really, I used to just like to coordinate events and be the helping hands, right? We need to set this up. We need to do this. We need to do that. But then I will also be keen to like the run of show. So I would be like, oh, what time is this supposed to happen? Well, we running late. What's happening? And then that turned into me checking in on the guests or participants of the event. Are you having a good time? Everything good? Blah, 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 blah. And me doing that then led to like me being on stage or being the person curating. So again, I'm gonna just put a number on it and say 2022.
Okay.
2022.
Okay.
2022.
So Mo, are you from the DMV?
Yes, child. I am from the M of the DMV. I'm a Murder Merlin girl, 301 all day, every day. Yes. And it's so funny because I was thinking that I was like, first of all, DC in the 771, get up out of there. But because that's a random.
It is.
Babe, come.
It is.
It's so random.
It's random.
It's so random. But I'm a 301-240. So for those who are familiar with the area codes, 301, then when cell phones came out of nowhere, it was 240 for Maryland.
Changed up a little bit.
Yeah. So yeah.
Okay. Does the entertainment field in this area offer a lot of opportunities for hosting? Now,
I have a clarifying question for me to answer that. When you say entertainment, what would you put in that bucket? Are you saying like festivals, concerts, or just like things to do?
Things to do, and it could be a little bit of entertainment. We can break it down.
So we're people may not know where we at, but we're right down the street from where I grew up in high school. Like I grew up in Waldorf in high school.
Shout out Waldorf.
So Waldorf. I lived all over Maryland. So like I grew up in downtown Silver Spring. Then like I was born in Holy Cross Hospital. Shout out, right? I'm a Moco girl. All right. Yes.
Mo County.
But my family's from North Philly. So it's like the city suburb thing does me very well. I'm birds, Eagles, go Birds. So I'm sorry. So I know.
But we're gonna still interview you. It don't matter.
Okay. But I would say when you're looking at the different parts of Maryland, that's where I was alluding to. Like if you're looking at the different parts of Maryland, like in Silver Spring, you got downtown Silver Spring is right there outside of Uptown, like all of that. So like I feel like that area has entertainment. And if you look at certain pockets of PG, where I also lived in West Hyattsville, right? So like I feel like there's pockets of places, right? Then I went to Towson University, so I lived Baltimore.
Tigers.
Okay, be more in the house. Hey, Baltimore. They have great food. Let's just say that.
They do.
Amazing. Seafood, top tier, but food in general. So if I were to break down the areas that I've traveled in Maryland and then dash in DC, it's pockets of entertainment. Okay. I feel like there can be more entertainment. I spent 3 months in Louisville and I felt like there was always something happening in the city. But I felt like because it was small and because of the small community, everybody knew everybody. So everybody would go. It was like, 6 degrees of separation was a thing. So yeah. So I feel like pockets, silos. If you know who you're supposed to know, you're going to be entertained. But if you don't know who you're supposed to know, but I also feel like there's pockets of dry desert of entertainment where it could be more.
Do you think hosting can be competitive? Does it get competitive at times?
I wouldn't say competitive. I think there's favorites.
Okay.
I think there's favoritism.
Okay.
In it. Like I would say I can go church, I can go adult. I'm not saying adult entertainment. I'm not OnlyFans, okay? But my mouth, I love God. I love God and I am a disciple. Like I love God, but I'm in my progress. So I am growing and learning, and I default with that because I can do church, but I could also be a little vulgar, right? Depending on the audience. And I think depending on your favoritism of what type of host you want will determine that. So I can easily do an adult audience. I can easily do church. I can do family-friendly events. But I think people like people who stick to one type of hosting.
Okay. Okay.
Like if you're always family friendly, then you'll probably get a little bit more opportunities because I can put you almost anywhere. Where if you've only seen me be vulgar or a little risque, right? I also have a comic relief to my hosting. I don't mind joning on the audience. I don't mind, what y'all being dry in here for? Like, and sometimes people are like, that's a little too much. And it's like, I'm a little too much, but I'm just enough for the right audience.
You're perfect for me.
Thank you, boo.
How do you think adding a hostess can elevate an event?
It is like, you know how females will put heels on with Adidas sweatsuits now? You know how like females will elevate a look?
I like it.
That is how I feel a host is.
It's hot.
And that's how I feel hot. Like I feel like if you're trying to give an experience, that's what I'll say. If you're really trying to have your guests have an experience, add a host to the event. So think about anything. You entertaining at your house, backyard cookout, add a host. Like if you are doing a baby shower, add a host. Because one thing that people, I think, contrary to popular belief, a lot of DJs don't have the best mic work. Pause. Or maybe not.
Double pause.
So it's like not all DJs have good mic work. So you'll hire a DJ thinking that they're going to work a room and they don't really have good mic work. They don't have good crowd control, right? I go to a lot of events and you lose time because you're not trying to yell at your audience, but it's not yelling at your audience as do you know how to captivate their attention?
Right.
So I think anything that you want to be done decency and in order, or have like timing to things, like it's not just a free for all, I feel like you should have a host.
I feel like too. Can you give our audience an idea of what happens when Mo is hosting?
Oh my gosh, it's energy. Okay. But I know how to read a room. So I know how to pull it back. But it's gonna be energy. So I love the yo, what's up? Like a mic check type of thing.
Right.
I love the call and response. So I'm not gonna expect it's a call and response either, and you're gonna give me ad libs or you're gonna actually talk back to me. So if I say, yo, what's up? And I pause and I don't hear nothing, I'll be like, am I talking to myself? Am I talking? And then people normally start laughing and giggling, and then they'll be like, oh, no. And I'll be like, are y'all enjoying yourself? I love doing temperature checks because you may assume just because they're looking at you that they're having a good time. Some people are spaced out. Some people are thinking about leaving. Some people are actually engaged. So it's like, I like doing temperature checks. And if you give me eye contact, you're the victim of the night.
Ooh.
Oh, I picks victims out, baby. I love it.
So when Mo is hosting, we gotta wear shades.
And I will still pick on you too. So are you looking at me or not? Maybe there's a drifting eye. We won't ask you to lower the shades though. So you gotta have thick skin because I have a good time. I come from a family of Joners. I've grown up in PG. You have to have thick skin, like you getting joned on, right? So like I love, and to me it's picking fun, right? Like, and you can tell when somebody's with it or when someone's not, right? I ain't gonna pick on you. I think God gave me a nice zone of discernment. So I normally can tell when you with it or when you're not.
Right.
So if you're not with it, I'm a pick on you, but it's gonna be in a friendly, real lighthearted way. But if I feel like you could take it, yeah, you're my victim of the night. I'm gonna come back and forth with you, and you can go back on me too. Now, granted, don't be malicious. Like, don't try to make me cry on the mic.
Right.
You know, it's gangster as I am. I have a heart too.
Got you. Tell us about this radio show.
Oh my goodness. I recorded this morning too. It's been a blessing. It's been a blessing. Shout out to DC Radio 96.3. Like it has been a blessing. So the Mo show, right? Mo is an acronym outside of it being my nickname. So it's motivate, overcome, and elevate. It is about local or national. Hey, I'm not going international. I ain't going to block my blessing. But it's about artists. Music is the nucleus. So anybody who is an artist or creative in that space. So rapper, singer, songwriter, producer, instrumentalist, right? So musicians. I'll go as far out as even those who beautify them, but I really like those who are in the studio, in the trenches, of that, right? I maybe even go manager, but really those who are living the lifestyle. What has motivated them to become an artist or creative in the musical realm? What are things that they've overcome on their journey as a musician, right? And where do they see themselves elevating, or where have they elevated from? A lot of artists don't have voices. We won't get too much into it, but we've talked about it. Like, mental health is a thing.
It is.
And I think a lot of artists struggle with mental health. A lot of creatives who are unique in their craft struggle with mental health. And I think a lot of people who get interviewed in a way where it either tries to capitalize on their mistakes or downfalls, and it doesn't uplift them or create a space for other people to find aspiration or inspiration off of their story.
Come on, Mo.
So I want to uplift specifically Black people, but I want to uplift musicians in their space. And because Jesus is my Lord and Savior, right?
Right.
If you're not saved, find a church, get saved, right? Because I want to see y'all in heaven on those streets paved in gold. I'm always going to bring that tone in anything that I do, because I am a kingdom worshiper. I want everybody to know that Jesus Christ died for their sins and wants them to have a relationship with God.
Okay.
And so there's a tone of that. Now, if you don't believe in God, I'm not going to force it down your throat. But no, I'm going to ask you, like, did praying motivate you? Did you, when you were overcoming things, did you pray? How, as you're elevating, what are things that you're petitioning to God? Like, that's going to be a part of the conversation.
Okay.
But I like to focus on the mental health, and being seen, heard, loved, and valued is like kind of who I am and how I operate with everybody. Like, my brother raised me, you treat the janitor like the CEO, and you treat the CEO like a regular person.
Facts.
Like, not downplaying their role, but I'm not I was about to cuss. I'm not I'm not a bandwagon. I'm not I don't ride. I'm not riding nothing. Well,
nothing. Occasionally, but
unless be
we
nice.
ladies.
But yes, but for real, like, I'm not a bandwagon, and I don't kiss butt. So I just treat people with the respect that I would want to be treated with. So I treat others how they want to be treated, but with a large dose of how I want to be treated, because I feel like I want to be treated with decency and respect. So.
Right. Fair. That's fair.
Yes.
Do you have any upcoming events and you would like to share with the listening audience?
Yes. So, if I could say where we met.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Miss Trini, who is a lead singer for 1221 band, I found her. God ordained for us to meet while I was hosting AV sessions, and she has adopted me as her host. So if residency does not always, I don't know where this is going, but residency doesn't always look stagnant. I think a lot of people don't want to get anchored into one spot. And I don't think this day and age, God wants us to be anchored in one spot. I feel like especially women, we should be fluid, right? Mm-hmm. And so Trini offered me the opportunity to host some shows for her. We just recently hosted one.
Yeah.
And she is hosting another one in Brandywine at Social Life, August 15th. And so I will be hosting that, and any other events that she has coming up that she, allows me to bless the stage and be behind the mic for. I personally will be having a launch to the Mo Show on September 19th. It will also be a birthday party. My birthday is in September 24th. Even though I'm not supposed to subscribe, I am a Libra. I'll talk to God about that in my prayer time. But so I kick off Libra season. And so even though it'll still be Virgo season, we are doing that. And it's like a warm up to H Street Festival, right?
Oh, okay.
So H Street Festival is September 20th. Yes. And so we'll be doing something nice at Public Bar live right there on September 19th. So as of right now, other than August 15th and September 19th, I'm staying focused on my day job. But if you also want to come to church, we're at the Mix in Baltimore. All right. Every Sunday, service starts at 10:15. Doors open at 10:15. Service starts at 10:30. You can check us out on YouTube live stream. Bedside Baptist is what I call them.
Okay.
So yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
You can catch me there because I host there. I'm the lead of the host team at my church. So.
Okay.
As of right now.
Okay.
Yes.
Can you tell the listening audience how they can get in touch with you, Mo, and obtain your services?
Yes. So, like I said, I have a business partner. Shout out to D Harris, D Harad, let me be corrected. And he's a DJ, my brother. So you can follow us at District Vibes Club, and that's vibes spelled with a Z on Instagram. And that's just all lowercase regular, district spelled regular. The only thing, is the Z for vibes. Or you can follow me on Instagram at __ motivation. Motivation is spelled MOETIVATION __. And so those are the two places. YouTube channel coming soon. I'm trying to be like you,
Yeah.
so people can just click, as my nephew would say, click, like, and subscribe.
Yeah, say it again.
Click, like, and subscribe. Talks with Topnotch.
Hey guys, this concludes my interview tonight with Mo. Mo, drop some knowledge on us before we head out.
Know that God has given you a purpose. Okay. Your gifts will make room for you. Do not bury them. All right. Make sure that you let the light see them so they can grow, because God is a multiplier. We do simple math. And remember to think better, do better, and be great.
We out.
Hey.